So I should have fixed my microphone. I usually lowered the gain so that it's not as you won't hear as many microphone sounds or like um, white noise. I guess interference or like extraneous noise. Anyway, I'm point and click gaming, and I'm rising up the ranks. Recently, we had a couple of patch updates. 1.2.18, so fixed a lot of the rigid body stuff. 1.18.2 is the most recent update. So T and Python is just updating various behaviors. Units getting stuck on mountains. Units getting stuck on each other. Tanks now heal 20% faster. 1.5x morale. So a lot of new updates is really shaking up the meta. It's very attack offensive heavy, and yeah, so a lot of the old replays no longer work just because they're the replay data is still there, but the version that that data was played on is changed. So similar to patch like version updates, you know, various update patches, the replays because the, the data is reliant on like the game engine and physics. Obviously, it's going to change a little bit. So even though you can update the old replays, they no longer work. So I'm rising up the ranks. I'm 15 away from top 19. I think is 45, and then I think around 54, and then around 40 is like where rank 21 is. So I'm top 1800 is like not even in my like viewpoint because it's like if I get there, I get there. If not, I'm happy. I'm happy being top 50 to be honest with you. I do think greed is like upward is like desire is endless, right? So being top 36 is nice, but you know, not falling below 1700 is probably my bottom line. I mean, even if I fall to 1600, I'm happy. This is probably peak. Maybe I peak at 80 or 90, but 100% win rate is way too tiring, especially trying to figure out this new meta. Besides testing my microphone just to make sure the sound is nice, um, we're just gonna be going over some of my stalling replay matches. It's kind of crazy. So we're gonna. This is one of the worst matches I've ever faced because it was just really tiring to the point I didn't want to play anymore. 9x speed. So I'm literally just grinding this out. This is like the most grind map I've ever had. The inverse of this with the river and then the bunker with Mike Free is the other one. I think I lose no units, so I should theoretically get the invincible title. But my gosh, was this a tiring match. It was extremely boring. Nothing interesting happened. No micro. But yeah, you just see a lot of morale trading. I mean, I think the game is a lot faster with a lot of the recent updates. So I'm fighting against Aaron the Great. I think it's a play Napoleon, and I literally I don't think I lose a single unit. I thought I was gonna like rack up like 100,000 casualties, but yeah, these two front lines don't move. I'm basically just cycling better. Um, like he has more units, he's building more units, but I just cycle better. So I'm trading faster than he can build, which is nice. And yeah, so he's double my casualties, even though I'm only up like 60,000 troops. So yeah, no casualties. I was really going for the invincible title here. Eventually, once I capture the city, it's really all over. There are some very scary moments where I almost do lose a couple units, like this one up there. You can't see the health bars because I think T and Python changed the playable area, but sometimes units get stuck on top of them or bottom of the map. So that's some interesting changes. Oh, Trenkos is one of the newer players that I faced off against. This is a scary map as well. Just, I guess when you're trying to keep your elo, everything's scary. So obviously you do this classic pullback to the mountains there. Um, I've become a lot more conservative. I think just because I'm trying to protect my elo and ranking. But yeah, a lot of naval invasions. I move my light units there, so obviously there's an imbalance in the north, which I don't take advantage of because it's just so hard to attack as red and it's so easy to get encircled. Mike Free would punish me for this. The dude is also really offensive, so Mike Free has probably just gotten even stronger. It goes for a naval invasion. There's nothing there. He's already seen I put extra troops. I don't think there's a reason to naval invade. Oh, there's an interesting update, which is the way that units get attacked on cities. If you're not paying attention, they can get pushed off, especially light units, which is kind of scary. But yeah, so this is a very classic map. I'm up 70,000, but I mean, anything can happen. I don't lose any cities, thankfully. I go for this city. I think we're going to watch me get pushed off. So I'll slow this down. So look, it's so easy for tanks to push. What the frick? Why is there such an aggressive tank push? Like why? Like I don't like. I mean, I'm still up on troops, but like the ability for units to push the tanks. I'm gonna send that in the War of Dots for the tank pushes. But that's crazy. So Trenkos, interesting. Various encirclements, and then yeah, that's the match. I'll do one more, just for my. Oh, this is the previous map. Nah, this one's boring. Nope, that's. Oh, those are old replays, but they're broken. Ah. Anyway, I think we'll just stop here. Do I want to showcase this match? No. It's just a lot of grinding. I don't. I do think grinding is not really fun. I think encirclements are always great, but I mean, whatever it takes to win. Maybe I should try some 4 player games. It just my track record with 4P games, especially since they're super long as well. Um, you're spending a lot of time queuing, so not a big fan. I'm cycling in the south, and I get this. This is actually very favored for blue. It's very easy to cycle down. I mean, you do your classic tank strat. I'm playing with an extra light unit, but blue cities are all concentrated. You just have to be wary of any sort of naval invasion. So I'm down 10,000 troops. Okay, I encircled this tank, so that gives me. I'm almost close to getting another tank. I think this tank gets away with it, but I'm up 10,000 because of that tank kill, and then I don't think I lose any other units. So the rest of the troop counts don't. There's another 10,000 if I kill that light unit. I do some sort of naval invasion, so I finally land some units up in the north here. I lose a unit, so we're roughly even. I'm trying to kill this tank, so that'll actually give me an advantage. Encirclements, which is nice. It's another 10,000 advantage. It's all about building, right? When you're attacking, you're building more. Once I get that city, I mean, it's pretty much game over from there. Another tank down. Sweet. Large encircle. Look at it. Look at that push. Look at that push. That's kind of scary. I almost lose that city too. Okay, well, so both matches against Trico have that interesting city push. Crazy. Just tank. Various encirclements. I'm up 100,000, which is it's come. I don't think it's comebackable in this game state with the current replay updates. But yeah, that's my current replays. 2 new ones and then a very grindy map. We'll see how the microphone works out.